Welcome to another episode of the Gentsmen podcast, season 2, episode 4. I'm your host, Ray, where I'm a realist and someone you can relate to. And today, we're going to be talking about consciousness. Now, today is going to be a shorter episode probably than usual. Usually I try to average 20 minutes, 15 minutes because you don't just really want to hear one voice for too long, right? All right. So let me get right into it. Today, we're going to talk about consciousness, all right? I would just And this is usually I have a little script or something. Today I'm just off the dome. So bear with me. But it's something that's kind of been on my mind. Basically consciousness, right? What do I mean by consciousness? By consciousness, I mean just having deep thought with yourself. Now that might not be what it means, but that's what I mean by being conscious, like being self-aware, really taking the time to think. Self self-analyzing, but also analyzing things in your life that might be telling you something. I'm a truck driver. I was driving and I think this was like Thursday of last week, like the 23rd or 22nd, whatever Thursday was, right? And I was thinking, I was just like, dang, bro, I really be getting caught up in everyday life to the point where it's keeping my mind, it's keeping me like a hamster on the wheel. Is just the same thing over and over and over. And it's keeping me in this loop to where I haven't been able to break free and really just, one, be creative to the point where I could come up with some new ideas for the podcast, but also just still in my mind, not really digging deeper into things, not really seeing like, okay, I've been doing this and this is making that person do that. Or not even recognizing that some of the people that have come into my life have been a reflection of me to help me do better, right? So you're probably like, what you mean? Okay, this is what I mean. Whatever you believe, all right? I'm not here to push no type of belief off on you. But whatever you believe, you do things, whether it's prayer, whether it's talking things into existence, whatever it is that you do to get to where you really want to be. Like, I want to be a better person. I want to be a better host for the podcast. I want to be more knowledgeable. I want to have the wisdom. I want to have experience. I really want to be able to help people through my life, my experiences, and also just through pure being witty and also develop my humor. Right. So, and when doing whatever way I went through to try to get that to happen, eventually life or God, for you, whatever you believe in, it's going to start making that happen. And so for me, it started happening in the form of like this one person that came into my life. They were very judgmental off the littlest thing, you know. I tell them a story about something that happened a long time ago. They like, oh my gosh, you're such a shitty person and other things, you know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, you being so judgmental right now for for what, man? It's not like that story happened like 6 years ago. How you gonna say I'm not shit? And that happened years ago. Like, petty, all right? For real. That baffled me. And then, it's like I said, life had me in a loop. But then, like I said, Thursday, I was just like, yo, what if that was just like a reflection of me, but to to the highest degree to make me notice that I do that too, and I need to change that. All right. It just got me thinking. I was just like, yo, that's wild. That's real wild. I was like, okay. Then I was like, let me dig a little bit deeper. Let me dig into somebody else that then came into my life. And then I was like, yo, before that, there was this selfish person that came into my life. And I'm like, yo, I do have some selfish tendencies. I need to work on that. So in doing that and thinking about it, getting out the loop of life, getting to the point where I can be conscious, where I can really just take time and think, it helped me off rip notice two qualities I need to work on. Also, a person came into my life that didn't really fully explain themselves. Didn't really fully explain themselves. They always left me like, bro, what? Yo, what? And so it was like, okay, I need to learn to explain myself better so it'll be less misunderstandings. And it will help me develop my ability to further, how can I put it? To obviously want to further explain myself and help a person get an understanding of me, and also help me get an understanding of myself. Because I feel like once you're able to put how you feel into words, then you fully can kind of, because once you kind of got a grasp on what it is and you can fully explain it, then you can go from there on making it better or recognizing the issue. Because if you can't speak on it, then you don't really fully know how to explain it or how to deal with it, because you can't even put it into words. And those things got me thinking that, yo, we all need to work on consciousness. We all need to get out the everyday loop of life. Life be going so fast, man. You be thinking about them bills, bam, bam. One day it's like, if you work Monday through Friday, you be like, man, I'm finna go to work on Monday. Oh, hate that it's Monday. And before you know it, it's Friday. That week done skated by. It's gone. Then with all the time flying by so quick and you not really taking the time to think, some of the plans and some of the dreams that you had, it's been 3-4 years now. It's you starting to get to the point where it's like, damn, bro, I don't even know if I can make that happen. But if you take the time to be conscious, to get out that loop, to just take some time to yourself, analyze things, and think, you can solve a lot of things. Especially when you don't ask to try to manifest certain things in your life, like leadership, wisdom, wealth. That's going to start being put in front of you in different ways to help you better yourself to get there. And you got to recognize that. But if you don't recognize it, then it's going to miss you. You'll miss a whole opportunity. And that just got me thinking. That's like, yo, consciousness, we need that. Wrapped up in daily life. Life, man, it's kind of like the Matrix. It's like, it's meant to keep you in a way from thinking, because you more worried about bills. You got the stress from work. Then when you get home, you're trying to relax. So what you gonna do? Most of the time, most people, they gonna turn on the TV, television programming. You gonna start watching TV. Now you ain't really think about yourself. You just watching this TV show. So it's keeping you in there. And then once you get through watching your TV show, oh, I need to hurry up and go to sleep because I got work in the morning. Or, I got work at night. Like me, I work overnight. But when we further take the time to develop our consciousness, to develop our thinking and see where we can go with things, it puts us in a better place mentally, for one. Once you be able to hash things out mentally and help yourself understand things and give you an understanding, you feel better. It's like, it's a clarity that is given to you. Also, it helps you solve the problems that need solving. Or it helps you discover a problem that you didn't even know you had. Like in my case, it helped me see some characteristic issues that made me think like, maybe sometimes life can be a mirror. And the people that come into your life is just a reflection of you. They also say that with dating, if you keep dating the wrong people, it could just be a reflection of you because you are what you attract. So you so sometimes it's just best to take the time and think. Even with other people, have those deep conversations instead of just the little things. So you can further, one, use your brain, because it's like a use or lose it thing. If you're not really using it like that, it's going to kind of start to fade. But it'll help you spark some things, especially as creatives. We need all the spark that we can get to help us get to our next destination, to help us, you know, create, draw our next masterpiece. Because the mind is everything. The mind and the heart. You need your mind to make things happen. You need your mind to be successful. You need your mind to get to being wealthy. You have to think those things through. But also when you have kids, it helps you be able to give them wisdom that you might not have got if you take the time and hash all those things out. Think about those things. But the biggest thing, it gives you clarity. And I think that's the biggest thing that we all need in our lives today. We need clarity. We need that. Damn. So that's what that was. We all need that. We all need that moment. We all do. Because I'm telling you, knowledge is power and wisdom is everything. Once you have those experiences and you done learn, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. It's one of those things. Things start not to keep happening over and over and over once you think about it. You won't make the same mistakes. You'll do better because you know better, because you done thought about it. And that's why it's always good to, one, listen twice as much as you speak, but also be to yourself sometimes and self-reflect. And that's all I got for this episode. I just really wanted to come and give y'all something, one, to stay consistent. Because this upcoming week, I'm gonna be busy all week. So I'm not even gonna be in Texas. I'm going back to Mississippi for the whole week. So all my equipment will be back in Texas. So like I said, I just wanted to give y'all something because I just been thinking about how I haven't really been conscious. I haven't really talked to my inner self, thought to my inner self, and really just took the time to write some things down and get a better understanding with myself so I can move forward and continue to give y'all the best of me, give my kids the best of me, and give me the best of me. The self-love is the best love. And I'm out.